Hello, FCS parents. Hey, it's a short week for us this week. We obviously had Monday off, so only 4 days this week, and I can't believe it's already Thursday. Speaking of going quick, this entire quarter has gone very quickly. Tomorrow is the end of the first quarter, 1/4 of the school year done. That means report cards are coming out very soon. We're already compiling grades and getting things ready. We'll have those report cards ready over the next week or so, and then we'll have those available to you on October 25th during parent-teacher conferences. So one thing I'll remind you about parent-teacher conferences is these are just a quick hit. These are not comprehensive conferences where we're going to go over every aspect of your child's education. This is a quick FaceTime meeting between a parent and a teacher. They should only last a few minutes because we're just giving a quick overview of how things are going for the year, maybe some quick updates on how things can improve or how things can get better. If a more comprehensive meeting is required, that is a good time to actually set that time and date for that more comprehensive meeting to take place. I understand there are some situations that might need more discussion, but the evening of the 25th is not the evening for those in-depth discussions to take place. Again, it's for a quick overview and summary of how your child is doing with the teacher, in the classroom, with the material, things like that. And again, that is October 25th. That's a Thursday evening. For elementary students specifically, we do have specific time slots. If you have not received that invitation for a Sign Up Genius yet, that will be coming by the end of the week. Make sure to look for that in your email, and then you'll know exactly what time to sign up for and what time to be here that evening for your elementary parent-teacher conferences. We do have a lot of field trips coming up. I know next week, on Tuesday actually, 3 through 6th grade, we're going to Conley Ranch. I know younger elementary has some field trips coming up. 7th through 12th grade have their retreat coming up. That's coming up November 1st and 2nd. So for all ages and all grades, we've got some sort of field trip or out-of-town trip actually for the older kids coming up very, very quickly. So if you haven't turned in permission slips yet for the retreat, make sure you do that very quickly. We need to get a count for the retreat as soon as possible. I believe the permission slips for the elementary field trips, those have already needed to be in. So I think we're good to go there. We're ready to go on that on those field trips. We love doing field trips. Obviously, we do some class field trips. We do some larger all-school field trips. For example, the beach field trip was an all-school field trip we all did together. The retreat, that's a bigger field trip where all the middle school and high school students go out of town for a couple days. And it's really for the focus of a spiritual emphasis, but we usually have some other activities and events going on with that as well. But individual classrooms will sometimes have field trips also. There's lots of learning that can take place outside the classroom. If we have an opportunity to do that, we definitely want to. So keep that in mind as well. Then one more thing I want to talk to you about is accreditation. So as you know, we are accredited by both WASC, which is the Western Association of Schools and Colleges. That's our secular accreditation. That's the one everybody wants. It's the big one. And then we also are accredited by ACTS, which is the Association of Christian Teachers in Schools. We're accredited by both organizations, very important for us. A lot of people don't understand what accreditation really means. What it really is, it's a process by which your school gets better. So we first got accredited 6 years ago. We got a 6-year accreditation with a mid-cycle visit. So we had our mid-cycle visit a couple years ago. And so what they're doing is they're coming in and they're saying, hey, are you guys doing what you say you're doing? In terms of how you teach, how you present material, in terms of the quality that you have at your school. They're just checking all those things. And it's a great process to go through. We want to go through it, not just because it makes us look good, but because it helps us become a better school. So actually, during this whole 6-year time, we've been compiling data. We've been trying to do things, all the recommendations they've made to us at our last accreditation visit. We're trying to implement those things. And again, not so we can get some piece of paper that says, yes, we're accredited, so that we can improve as a school. That's what the entire process is for, because we always want to get better. And so throughout this entire process, we've been going over lots of things. Obviously, staff here has been involved. Our school board has been involved. At times, various parents have been involved. But I also want to let you know there are some possibilities over the next few months that we may ask for more parent involvement, maybe to come in and give us some advice about certain, or give feedback, or look over something for us to give us a parent's perspective on some things. And it's important that we do get feedback from all of our stakeholders, parents, students, teachers, other educators within our community. So all those things are very important. So again, some of our staff may be reaching out to some of you parents over the next few months to get some feedback, to get your idea, to get your perception on things that we do here at the school, and especially as we're starting to finalize some of these things that we're getting ready to put into what we call a self-study. We have to do a self-study of our school. We've been in that process for a while. Again, compiling data, looking at all those things, and we got to put it into a final manual that we're going to give them for our accreditation visit, and they'll then compare what we put in our manual with what they actually see here on campus. They'll send several representatives to our school. They'll observe our school for several days, write some reports about what they see, what we're doing, and then give us recommendations, again, on how we can improve and get better as a school. We are in that accreditation year. That accreditation will be taking place actually in the spring, so we're still quite a few months away, but it's never too early to get ready and be prepared for those sorts of things. And like I said, we're writing our self-study now and getting all those things ready. Just want to make sure you guys are aware of that, and if there's opportunities to help out, we'll definitely let you know about that. Sometimes specifically teachers will call specific parents. Sometimes we'll put a general call out for, hey, if you want to help us out in this situation, let us know. But again, it is an accreditation year, so that makes things quite busy for some of us, especially as we're getting those things ready. But again, it's a very important part of what we do here at Fairfield Christian School. All right, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. We got lots of stuff coming up. This is a busy time of the school year, especially we're trying to get stuff in before the holidays, because the holidays is its own kind of crazy. So we're trying to get lots of activities and events in before we get busy for the holidays. But we've got lots of stuff going on for the rest of the semester. I hope to see you guys at some of those events and activities over the next several weeks and months, and I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. God bless.